Have Neil McCoy and Charlie Pride teamed up? Has Jake Owen grown up? And has another group broken up? All this and more. Let's start the download. Welcome to Country Download, everyone. I'm your host, Shane Talent, and as always, I'm joined by Samantha Stevens and the Ant-Man. Guys, let's get right into it. Rumor has it that Neil McCoy is back in town, tribute album coming, and he's teamed up with Charlie Pride. What have you guys heard?
Well, I know that Neil is back in town working on new music, and I saw a tweet from him that said he was getting ready to cut a Charlie Pride tribute album. So I'm kind of curious, is Charlie going to be involved in it? Is it going to be just Neil? Are there going to be other solo artists on it? I honestly am having a hard time getting to the bottom of this one.
I know that
I've heard about it so far.
I do know that Neil McCoy is one of the best entertainers, one of the best singers, and for him to be doing a tribute album, possibly of Charlie Pride, I've already bought my copy, and I don't even think it's on pre-sale yet.
No kidding. And one of the nicest guys in country music, too. Always in a good mood and always willing to have a fun time with you guys.
Yeah.
All right, so Hannah Blaylock of Eden's Edge has left the group. What's the latest?
That was out of the blue. I did not see this coming from anywhere. I saw him a few months ago at a concert, and everything looked happy, everything looked great. I do know that Hannah just got married. When you make life changes, a lot of things change. But it also seems like maybe even the group is going to stay together, but do they have a record deal? I do know that, that both Dean and Cheryl have thanked Scott Borchetta for their time at Big Machine. And then that's really the end of it.
Yeah, it's really strange to me because I first thought about the marriage too, and then obviously the next logical step was, well, is maybe there's something else going on that we don't know about, like a baby situation. But even still, and that by the way has not even been approached in the media, but that wouldn't really keep her off the road, would it? I kind of think it's a little strange too. Is she going solo maybe?
I do know it's those three together that make that group what it is, so it's going to be interesting to see what they do after this.
Well, Hayden recently tweeted saying, "Singing is in my life and country music is my soul," and she wished the two of them the best. So she said, "I don't know what the future holds, so it'll be interesting to see where she goes from here." Yeah. Speaking of Twitter, each week we like to check out the latest country tweets, and our friend Merle Haggard gave us a doozy this week. Look at this. How about this sweatshirt?
How many sweatshirts do you think were sold because of that one single tweet? I already ordered mine.
I just want to know who's foolish enough to hate on the Hag. Please get some home training. I'm sorry.
I just love that Merle Haggard knows what haters are, and he's rocking it. Well, we all have grown to love Jake Owen's partying ways, but we all know he's gone through some life changes recently. Has this changed him as a man and a musician?
I think it's the same man with a new perspective. I mean, I'm married. I have a daughter. Jake just got married. He just had a baby. Yeah, that stuff changes your perspective on life. I know Jake and I work out at the same place, and yes, someday Jake can have a body like this. I think that... Why are you laughing, Sam?
One could only wish.
Something in my throat.
Don't make me take my shirt off.
Please don't.
The deal is yes, when things like this in your life happen, you're going to see changes everywhere in your life.
Absolutely, and I think those changes are going to be reflected in this new music he's working on, too. You know, you look at guys like, take Lee Brice, for example, who's about to get married and has a son, and Randy Houser. Last time I spoke with Randy, and we were having the conversation, it does change you in your perspective, and it's not always a bad thing. He used the term, he wouldn't be a sippy cup country artist, but he probably would tone it down a little bit. And, you know, it's a good thing. Those guys are happy. Jake is happy. He's found his happiness, and I can't wait. I hope I hear it in the new music.
I'm pretty sure his new music is going to reflect the changes in his life, and they're all for the positive. So we wish him the best, but I'm pretty sure he's still going to be wakeboarding and drinking some beers.
Of course he will.
Well, absolutely, duh. Yeah.
So recently, Billboard released an interesting list. Well, we all know how many American Idol stars have been pumped out through the franchise, but have you realized how many country stars have come through? Billboard has released the top 100 American Idol hits, and country is all over it.
Absolutely they are. No surprise, because so many great artists have come from that show and have been hugely successful, whether they've actually won the show or not. So no surprise they're having all this success.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you look at Carrie Underwood being all over it. I think she had the most with 18. Kelly Clarkson, yes, I consider her country because of all the great crossover work she's doing. Kelly Pickler, Josh Grayson was on it. Like,
sure.
I mean, their voices are absolutely incredible. We're proud to have them in country music, and it's a total no-brainer.
For sure. Let's not forget Bucky Covington and Lauren Elena.
Love Bucky.
And the highest country artist on the 100 list is Carrie, of course, at number 9 with Before He Cheats.
Very cool.
Let's hit the country road with our friends Love and Theft, and this is what they gave us.
What up, country download? We're backstage here right now, live in person. Love and Theft.
With the walls that are made of concrete. You can hear the music going in the background. It's getting wild. Just want to say what's up.
Or the bowels of the world.
Yes, we're down here.
Check out flyboarding. It's awesome.
I love
They're
those guys.
crazy.
Love and Theft.
From the bowels of backstage at one of their concerts, that's what they came up with. Those guys are nuts. Well, the download is over, guys. I know you hate that, but each week we're here every Friday. But make sure you subscribe to our channel as well, because there's a lot of great content here on Country Now. I'm Shane Talent, and for Samantha Stevens and the Ant-Man, we'll see you next week.
Bye, guys.